So today we're on Matagorda Beach. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, so correct me if I'm wrong.
Matagorda Beach is about 30 miles each direction. And what's really cool about this beach here in Texas is you're allowed between ocean to bayside via trail. Definitely worth checking out. So that's what we're gonna do today.
So this is the first trip with our new builds. I'm super excited to test them out. So far, for the last 2 nights that we were traveling to get here, they've been working out flawlessly. I cannot wait to show you guys all about it. So we're gonna be filming a rig review video and you'll be able to check out every single detail about these rigs. I'm really excited for you guys to see that. I'm gonna do a really quick overview of what I did, redid the entire inside, better lighting, actually finished it up, painted some stuff. It's fantastic to sleep in. So another change that I made is I did twin sticks for the transfer case. So this is the high and low, and then this is the 4-wheel and 2-wheel.
As you can see, Jesse and I's rigs have changed a good bit. I've made it into a miniature 4x4 camper. Behind this is a bed that folds down. I have a sink, a kitchen, running water, hot water. It's got a lot of features, and I did it all myself using stuff that already existed. The cap's a Redding utility cap, aluminum series, and I cut it all up and made it into my own. It's just reclaimed wood. This thing is loaded with cool features that you will see if you watch the rig review on this truck, which we're gonna do here soon. Going, read my mind, turn around right about there, start, yes, okay, yes, so that's a little far, okay, that's good. Okay, well, that will work. So we kind of have a storm rolling in on us a little bit. As you can see, it's ridiculously foggy. I'm trying to block you guys from the wind standing on the dead side of my truck. Look how turbulent the ocean is. And you could really smell the ocean, which means it's really stirring, literally. So let's try to get sucked into it.
There's actually a wind advisory going on right now, and I'm pretty sure there's some pretty crazy storms about to happen either today or tomorrow. I've never seen it like that. So we just saw a little windmill thing. We're gonna turn around and go check it out because it looks pretty cool. Thing's kind of neat. A little bit smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was a little bit bigger than that. But I'm gonna go up and check it out. Pretty neat, but it doesn't appear to be operational anymore. That's a shame. Bet you that thing was pretty cool back in the day. All right, well, let's get back to the beach and keep heading down. It's starting to rain a little bit, just making things a little bit fun. So let's get right to it.
So here we are on the backside of the island. It's really neat back here. It looks like a whole nother world almost.
All right, so after about like half an hour trying to get back out of there, we finally made it back out. Finally back onto the beach. Those waves are ripping right now, so I'm not sure if you can hear me, but hopefully you can. I think our new plan is to try to get to the very end of this, and then we're gonna try to set up camp down there, and that's where we're gonna be camping tonight. So stay tuned to see if that actually happens. Your guess is as good as mine.
So because of the storm that's been brewing, it's washed up a lot of seashells and some unique crustaceans. So we pulled over to take a look at them. You can see how fresh they are. These are all fresh. And this is a cool one. That's a rock. That's neat. That's been down there a long time. Look at a barnacle on it. Wow, these are getting washed up something fierce. This is rare. Well, rare for me.
So we ended up just taking a little bit of a break on top of the roofs, watching the ocean. Awesome. We're ready to hit to the end, so let's go. So I'm not sure if it's because there's a storm coming in right now and maybe this stuff got blown up, but there's a lot of debris on this sand right here, which is making navigating actually a little bit rough. Look at how much just garbage there is. There's garbage and, you know, wood. So there's an incredible amount of seashells out here. This is ridiculous. Like huge deposits of piles and this kind of cool stuff. Look at this. That's actually pretty neat. I'm gonna definitely hang that on my wall. But check this out. We made it to the very end. It was a little bit tough of a ride, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of places that were just, you know, right up to the water, a lot of junk we were hitting, but we made it. Here's the end. I think we're gonna set up camp right here tonight. Probably not right here because it looks like this was wet at one time. So I don't know if this is like a low tide, high tide kind of deal. I don't know. So let's go find some camp. Henry, let's go find some camp.
Like, look, make sure I didn't bend anything. I was like pounding those holes. I need some real shocks in the back. Those things like blown out already. Those Band-Aid air shocks. Don't buy those. I mean, they work, but they don't work with this much weight. I need like a real shock and then an airbag that goes between the frame and the spring. It's just, I'm asking too much of those little Monroe shocks.
All right, so we found our spot that we're gonna camp. We're at the very end, at the very tip. Beautiful sunrise right here. So that means in the morning, we'll have a beautiful sunrise right here. Did I say sunrise or sunset?
You said sunrise.
All right, so we have a beautiful sunset on this side. So that means that in the morning, we will have a beautiful sunrise over here.
I'd say the spot checks all the boxes. It was well earned.
Well, we're gonna get set up, probably get something to eat, and tomorrow, we will be leaving Texas and heading towards Florida or Georgia. We're not really sure yet, so just stay tuned. Could be fun, could be horrible. Who knows? Don't subscribe. All right, so we just set up camp. We're here at the end where we're going to be spending the night. So what do you think about this place?
It's a really nice beach. It's definitely different than beaches we've been on in a way that it's a lot more challenging to drive on. There was a lot of debris because of a storm, but it's a really unique beach, and getting behind the dunes like where we are here is a real plus. I really like that.
Yeah, I think it was pretty cool. It's a very unique experience, especially it being like 30 miles long. It took us a good while to actually get back here. So I think it's definitely worth it. If you ever wanted to come out this way, if you're in Texas, I would make this a solid destination for sure.
Definitely, fully agree. Just make sure you can air down pretty decent and check the tide map. Some of the beach gets real skinny. You can get around on a high tide, but it's best to not push your luck with the ocean.
Also, it'd be wise to bring extra fuel because we're at about a half tank right now, so we should be just about empty by the time we get off here.
There is a $10 beach pass that you could obtain at any of the local convenience stores. They all have them, so yeah. Happy wheeling, man. Definitely a place worth checking out.
How are your beans, bro?
Disgusting. These beans are horrible because those taste terrible. Dad, you know what? I'm gonna do what Stephanie said. She's like, put it back in, boil off the water, and season it. You've seen our cooking channel. Why not get in there? What is that? What is that? Garlic salt. Okay, some of that. All right, beans, bake. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I burn it too, on top of that. So on top of tasting terrible, I burn it. Dang, dude. I'm gonna eat it, but it tastes terrible. So we did a little night walk and found a humongous jellyfish. And these are what's out there when you're swimming. There was a warning about jellyfish in this area that can obviously sting the crap out of you. And now seeing one on the beach, I understand the warning. Woo, I'd hate to see that in the ocean. Jesse, what just happened, man?
I was trying to take a photo of a crab, and my phone went into the ocean. I went into the ocean.
Yeah, I went into the ocean. Jesse went into the ocean. Oh, you got it.
Hope this works in the morning. Well, that sucks, so but we'll just blow it out. They'd be great. So the most important part is we actually film all these trips on these phones. iPhone 12 Pro Max. Mine's completely filled with sand right now. So I'm gonna hopefully wash it out with some nice fresh water, and we'll see if that either breaks it more or makes it perfect. It's still working. See, camera's still filming. Kind of.
So salt water is incredibly corrosive to everything. I grew up in the ocean. I've seen what it can do. And Jesse's phone just took a good bath along with Jesse. So hopefully it'll be all right. He's blowing it out like a Nintendo cartridge.
Come on, Mario.
There once was a crab that was by the sea, so I decided to get on my knees. With my camera in my hand, I turned my back to the sea. Soon did a big ol' wave come, soaking my boots, pants, and phone. Why am I singing a song? Here's a picture of a crab.